The first thing I want to say is I really want to calm the fears of the public. It's very low probability that you will ever be in a situation such as this with an active shooter in a building. These events, when they occur, they're very quick. They usually last between 5 and 10 minutes, the majority of them. And you know, these tips that we're giving this morning, they're not to replace whatever tips you have in your workplace or in your school or wherever you're at during the day. You know, every business organization should have some type of a plan for an active shooter situation, and you should follow that plan. Very simply, either run, hide, or fight is what we recommend. Your first instinct should be to run, get away. Fear is your friend in a situation such as this. Once you know it's an active shooter, once you know somebody's in the building who wants to hurt people, we encourage you to run away from the danger. Get out of the building if you can. Take somebody with you. Don't waste any time. Leave immediately. Find a safe place away from the building, away from the danger, and immediately call police, dial 911, and give us the information that we need. The type of information that the police department needs is a description of the individuals who are the attackers, of any weapons which they may have, of the number of assailants which may be in the building and what parts of the building they're in, and how many people approximately are hurt or injured. Secondly, if you cannot get out, we encourage you to hide. Hide somewhere. Find a conference room, find a closet, someplace where you can lock, barricade the door, be quiet, you know, stay low, stay safe. Put your phone on vibrate. That way people can't hear you. They don't know where your location is. And then try to contact police and give us information. Take somebody with you. Again, if you see somebody that's frozen, that's not acting, take them with you to that location. And we just want you to barricade yourself in there. Find some cover where you're out of harm's way. Don't hang out in any common areas or hallways, because those are typically the places where an active shooter is going to walk down or go to first. And wait for the first responders. The last thing in our tips is going to be fight. If you cannot get out, if you cannot hide, we encourage you to fight. You know, 2 or 3 individuals can overcome a lone gunman, can take their weapon away. You can survive. You know, statistically speaking, even a gunshot wound is very survivable. But if you don't do anything, obviously, then your chances of survival go down. So we encourage you to gather up and gang up on the assailant. Go for the weapon, take it away, and you know, render them weaponless. In order to stay alive. It's a basic survival tip. If the police can't get there in time and that's your only option, that's what you should do, because doing nothing is not going to help you. When police do arrive, keep your hands up. If you do have a weapon, put it on the ground. Have your workplace ID handy. Let them know that you belong there, that you work there. Let them know who you are. You will be searched. You may be handcuffed. The police don't know who the good guys or the bad guys are at that point. They are there to render that building safe. Initially, if the gunman is still in the building, please understand that if you're hurt or injured, you're going to have to wait. The police are there to take out the bad guy, to take out the threat immediately, as quickly as they can, not necessarily to render aid. Once the threat is eliminated, then we can come back and have EMS personnel, fire personnel render aid to those victims affected. This is basically what we have, and once again, it's an effort. It's our effort to give the public information so you can have some useful tips of what to do, but really to calm the fears. And just know that we train very hard for these types of situations. First responders know what to do. We've had training implemented for going on 10 years now, right after Columbine. So police officers know what to do, but these are the recommendations that we have.